That's it.
We're experiencing some technical difficulties on this side.
You want to use mine?
I'm just going to use paper. Good evening. I'd like to welcome you to the regular session of our May meeting. Would you please join me for a moment of silence? Thank you. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome to the meeting, Mrs. Fury. I believe we have special recognitions tonight.
We do. First, on our recognition agenda, we have a brief presentation by the members of the Newton Education Foundation. I would like to call Miss Lucy Hay to come forward to address the board.
Hey, does everybody have a deep sigh of relief that you made it to this day?
Yes.
School's almost out. I'm Lucy Hay, and I've been before you numerous times before with my children for recognition services, and also on behalf of the Newton Education Foundation, and that is the hat I'm wearing tonight. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for having us here. As you know, the Newton Education Foundation has been in existence for several years, and it was created and exists to support your work, to support our students, our teachers, our administrators, and our staff. It's a partnership between the school system and citizens who want our community to thrive, people who know that our community is only as strong as our public schools. I'm so happy to tell you tonight about two gifts to the school system, one cash and one a gift in kind. The largest gifts the foundation has been able to offer to the school system since its inception in 2009. First, the in-kind gift. Last spring, Ms. Fury introduced the foundation and our school community to TutorMate, an online tutoring program that targets first graders who need help learning to read. What we know is that children who are reading on grade level by the end of third grade are likely to stay out of the judicial system, to graduate from high school, and to become productive citizens in our community. What Ms. Fury and her team have learned is that we cannot wait until our children get to third grade. We have to catch them before that to try to close the gaps in their literacy. The way TutorMate works is that sponsoring organizations annually pay $3,000 and provide 10 online tutors per first grade classroom. And this is where the foundation comes in. Last fall, foundation members began approaching organizations around the county to ask if they would partner with the school system to help our first graders. The Newton County Water and Sewer Authority was the first to sign up. With the help of Hunter Hall, our board member Hunter Hall made that introduction, and they were the very first ones to sign up. They were followed by Piedmont Newton Hospital. Next, our Chamber of Commerce, then Takeda Pharmaceuticals, the City of Covington, which already, you might remember, the City of Covington had a one-on-one tutoring program with Middle Ridge Elementary School. that was started under Mayor Ronnie Johnston and Board Member Trey Sanders. Next, the Board of Education staff and administrators right from this building had a team that tutored children, and then a team from the Newton County Board of Commissioners office. With great success, 70 children over 8 classrooms have been tutored dozens of times over this school year. I hope that you see this kind of participation as validation of what you do as board members. These organizations are not investing in themselves. They are investing in our school system. They are investing in the children, and they are investing in families in our community. In just 15 short years, these little first graders, who some of them start tutoring when they're 5 years old, these little first graders will be 21 years old, and many of them will be working in our county. Together, we're creating a partnership that will strengthen our workforce, reduce the need for intervention programs, pull many families out of poverty, and ultimately have a positive effect on our tax base. All because these little children are learning to read. The Foundation Board has a big goal for next year. It makes me a little nervous to even say this out loud, I have to tell you. We want to establish relationships with 25 organizations who will each provide 10 tutors to the school system. We want 250 of our first graders to have one-on-one tutoring next year. It's a big goal, and our kickoff is August 15th. And I hope that you will let me know if you know of anyone who wants to be a partner with this program. It's a wonderful program. Every one of our organizations has already signed up again for next year, and we have some who have already said we want to do this. We want to be part of this. They want to help you with your work. Now for the cash gift. It's with great pride and such excitement that the Education Foundation presents $20,000 to you to be used for the book bus. Yes. Board member Dr. Jamie Berry, who's here tonight, crafted a grant proposal to a family fund and was awarded $14,000 for the book bus. We are so fortunate that Dr. Berry's experience and expertise in grant writing will benefit the children in our community. Additionally, board member Kathy Dobbs made a proposal to Newton County's chapter of 100 Women Who Care and was awarded over $5,000, which included a matching gift. On behalf of the Newton Education Foundation, thank you for the leadership that you provide for our school system, and we are very grateful to be part of your work. Thank you.
Yes. You're gonna go get your birthday.
All of us.
You gonna be all right?
Wait. No, I'm all about diversity.
Yes.
But somebody said something. We all.
Thank you, Mrs. Hay, and members of the Newton Education Foundation Board, Dr. Berry, Mr. Hall. I don't know if there's anyone else here tonight. Mr. Hay, thank you so very much for your continued support of our school system and our students. We are so grateful. We appreciate your partnership We appreciate our partnership with the foundation and your efforts to help ensure our students are well-rounded and prepared for the future, which is our vision of our students as they graduate from high school. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your hard work and efforts. They certainly do not go unnoticed. Lots of children benefited greatly from our partnership this year, so thank you very much. Next, we have several students in attendance who deserve recognition as well for their outstanding success at the Regional Social Studies Fair. Newton County School System had so many winners at the Regional Social Studies Fair that we could not accommodate them all in one room, so we've had to stretch our recognition of winners over the course of 2 meetings, and that is a wonderful problem to have. Tonight, we recognize all of our third-place winners at the Regional Social Studies Fair. Students, when I call your name, please come forward to accept your certificate of recognition from our school board chair, Mrs. Shaquila Henderson Baker. Serenity Hayes. Serenity is not here, however, she is a 7th grade student at Indian Creek Middle School, and she won 3rd place at the Regional Social Studies Fair with her project, Assistant Dogs. Congratulations to Serenity Hayes. Elizabeth Bryans. Elizabeth is a 7th grade student at Indian Creek Middle School, and she teamed up with Brooklyn Westcott, who could not attend this evening, to win 3rd place at the Regional Social Studies Fair with their project, Andersonville Tragedy of Men. Congratulations, Elizabeth and Brooklyn. Peyton Dozier and Lena Chur. Peyton and Lena are 7th grade students at Indian Creek Middle School, and they won 3rd place at the Regional Social Studies Fair with their project, Tic Tac Tourette's. Congratulations to Peyton and Lena. Zaya Rich. Is it Zaya? Okay, perfect. Zaya Rich and Alexa Williams. Zaya and Alexa are 6th grade students at Liberty Middle School, and they won 3rd place at the Regional Social Studies Fair with their project, The Civil War. Congratulations to Zaya and Alexa. Nathan Jones. Nathan is a 6th grade student at Veterans Memorial Middle School, and he won 3rd place at the Regional Social Studies Fair with his project, Do Video Games Help or Hurt Kids with ADHD? Congratulations to Nathan Jones. Natalie Henderson, Jade Neal, and Nicholas Jean. Natalie, Jade, and Nicholas are 8th grade students at Veterans Memorial Middle School, and they won 3rd place at the Regional Social Studies Fair with their project, The Black Death. Congratulations to Natalie, Jade, and Nicholas. This order.
That's okay, congratulations. Let's swing out here, guys.
Deanna Lopez, Allie Medina, Emma Johnson, Isis Tubbs. Deanna, Allie, Emma, and Isis are 8th grade students at Veterans Memorial Middle School, and they won 3rd place at the Regional Social Studies Fair with their project, Is Government Funding Hampering or Helping Our Country? Congratulations to Deanna, Allie, Emma, and Isis. Megan Parks. Megan is a 7th grade student at Veterans Memorial Middle School, and she won 3rd place at the Regional Social Studies Fair with her project, Do Attractive People Get More Life Than Get More From Life? So do attractive people get more from life than non-attractive people? Congratulations, Megan. Logan Parrish, Noah Horn, and Romeo Thidepan. Logan, Noah, and Romeo are 8th grade students at Veterans Memorial Middle School, and they won 3rd place at the Regional Social Studies Fair with their project, The Effects of Agent Orange. Congratulations to Logan, Noah, and Romeo. Two additional students were to be recognized, but they were not able to attend this evening. Hannah Brothers and Riley Darnell are 7th grade students at Indian Creek Middle School, and they won 3rd place at the Regional Social Studies Fair with their project, Why Did Alcatraz Close? Let's congratulate them in their absence as well. Finally, I would like to congratulate all of our winners one more time for their outstanding accomplishments at the Regional Science Fair. Thank you so much for all of your hard work, students. The fact that you represented our school system at the Regional Science Fair is quite an accomplishment, and I am very proud of each of you for your hard work and effort. Keep working hard, keep staying focused on competing in each of these types of fairs, and I am quite certain that you will continue to progress, and so we are really, really very proud of you. So congratulations again. Before we conclude this evening, I do want to take a moment to thank each of our school leaders who are here this evening to support our students. So if you're a school leader, would you just raise your hand, please? There we go, Mr. Dess, too. Thank you to our school leaders for working to ensure our students are in environments that encourage them to be their very best. Ms. Henderson-Baker, this concludes our recognition for this evening.
Thank you, Mrs. Fury. So I would like to say on the behalf of the Board of Education, congratulations to you guys again for achieving such honors. Because you are achieving at an early age and early on, you're already paving the way to continued success, so continue to be great, okay? And I would like to ask the family members of all of our honorees to stand up, please. Brothers, sisters, aunts, cousins, uncles, grandparents. You guys deserve a round of applause. Thank you for trusting us with your students. Thank you for trusting us with your children to educate them. And thank you for being supportive of them as well. Parent support is 100%. It takes parent support 100% to make students successful. So we can't just rely on us. We need your help too. So thank you. And students, don't forget the people who brought you here, the people who tell you what to do, and sometimes you don't want to hear it. Those are the best supporters you're ever going to have. So be sure to continue to listen to them and again, be great. Thank you guys all for everything. Now we come to the portion of our meeting. We're going to get ready to start. If you would like to stay with us, we would love to have you. It's going to go by real fast. Y'all looking at y'all watches already. However, if you need to depart, we truly understand. So we're going to ask you to leave quietly now if you want to leave. Thank you again.
Very nice gift. Oh, yeah. She's here all the time.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started for those that are staying or not. May I have a motion to approve the agenda, please?
So moved.
It's been moved. May I have a second?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Very good. Approval of the minutes, please.
So moved.
Okay, move. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Johnson. All in favor?
Aye.
Good superintendent's report, Dr. Barr.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, Madam Chair, Madam Superintendent, members of the board.
Welcome to the third and possibly final meeting of May, although there is one more Tuesday. In the superintendent's report, there are no changes, and that is ready for acceptance by the board this evening.
Okay, thank you so much. So we heard all of the reviews last week at our meeting at the work session. There are no changes. May I have a motion for the superintendent's report, please?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, moved by Mr. Turner, second by Mr. Bailey. Any discussion? Having none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, 5-0. Thank you. New business.
New business, Madam Chair, there are no changes to items A through N, and those are ready for board action this evening.
Excellent. I told them it wasn't going to be long. So we're going to take A through N all together. So for those that are here tonight for the first time, we actually had discussion on all of these items last week. So if there's no changes, we can move right through it. I promise you, we're doing work. So we did work last week.
Can I pull one out, or do we have to take a whole
You
slate?
can go ahead and pull one out, would you like?
Yeah.
Let us move it forward,
Okay.
and then the one you want to pull out, you can have discussion about it.
Okay.
Okay.
At that point?
Yes,
Okay,
I'll tell you in a second.
all right.
All right. May I have a motion for A through N, please?
So moved.
Okay, it's been moved.
Second.
Second by Mr. Turner, thank you. Now we're ready for discussion.
I would like to pull out item N.
Okay, you just want to discuss N?
Nope, that's incorrect.
You want a separate,
I want to pull out D. I have questions on D.
okay? Discussion on D.
I just want to make sure I got the right one.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Bailey.
So, we're going to still vote on them all together?
You got discussion now, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yes, you go ahead and discuss it now. And then if you want to change it and vote for it separately, we need to let this motion fail.
Okay. How's that work?
Do you want to vote for it separately?
I would like to vote for it separately.
Okay, so, so let's go ahead and do discussion first.
Well, may I recommend that we take A through C?
It's a
Then D
motion
separate.
already on the floor.
Okay.
So we got to go ahead and do the discussion on D. And then after your discussion, we'll close the discussion, we'll take a vote. If it fails, then we'll go back and do the motion over.
I don't want to vote on this at all then. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but you get, but.
I didn't make the motion to go A to N, so, well, I didn't get any say in
But
that.
because the motion is on the floor, so go ahead and have your discussion. You let the board know that you would like to pull it out for
Okay.
separate vote.
All
So
right.
we've heard what you would like to do.
Okay,
So hearing that's what you would like to do.
All right.
We need to let the motion fail, but you can go ahead and have the discussion because the motion is already forward.
okay, but the motion is just that we're going to pull out D, so I don't have to have any conversation about D until the motion fails, and then I can talk about D separate.
You can have discussion now.
Okay. I have questions on D,
Okay.
and I just ask those questions to whomever.
Dr. Warfield.
I noticed there's a phone up here, so I can phone a friend. I've never noticed it before. I may need that for item D. Okay.
Listening to you.
Hello.
Hey. All right, so I have some questions about D, which is the recommendation to approve the attached contract with Flexible Creativity for 36 days of professional learning. Total purchase price of $126,000 plus travel expenses. All right, so I'd like some clarity on how much the travel expenses would be for 36 days of professional learning.
It depends, it's contingent upon how much it costs to fly. He actually, that particular consultant, if we do it in advance, he tries to make sure that he books his flights and things in advance, so it's minimal cost. It's not like he, waits to the last minute to book those flights, but it could range, it could be another maybe $500 somewhere in there.
All right, so still less than 140,000, maybe.
Definitely.
Okay, all right.
Yes, yes.
So how long have we been in contract with Dr. Mulligan or one of his companies? This is Flexible Creativity, but I understand that maybe other business names in the past.
I
I
would
don't
have
think
to
there's
get
been
that
other business
accurate.
names in the past. This
Okay.
is, but we've worked with Dr. Mulligan for a period of time, probably 8 years.
Okay, 8 years. At about, has the rate been the same every year? 3,500 per visit, or does it go up or down, or?
It has been lower because he usually gives us a lower rate.
Okay,
It has been higher as well, because we decreased the rate one
Exactly.
year on the board. We decreased the type of car he used, we decreased the
That was
hotel.
Hotel.
That was with Dr. Matthews still.
Yeah,
Okay, so,
but he stays
We
here in town.
reduced the number of days he was coming in.
Yes.
Yeah.
all right, so 125,000 times 8. Am I doing my math right? Is that about $1 million? So far?
Close.
Okay, about $1 million we spent with Dr. Mulligan. And we're getting how many visits per year? 36 days of professional learning?
Yes.
All right. Have we contacted teachers or administrators about the effectiveness of Dr. Mulligan's techniques or methods or?
Yes, we have surveys that go out after various professional learnings, and then we also complete one at the end of the year to ask to ask teachers, administrators about the effectiveness of their professional
Okay,
learning.
Great. And what's the overall vibe from those? You keep hiring him, so I'm assuming it's good.
Yes, we haven't heard negative things as it relates to his visits. The visits are, the things that we hear more of is individuals may want him, because there are some schools that actually try to see if they can, I don't want to say hog the days, but they want additional days to work with him, because you have the opportunity to address the teacher's instructional practices so they can help students with mastery of standards.
Okay. All right, good, thank you. So do the teachers, if we're talking about 36 visits with the number of schools we have, maybe once per year per school, sometimes twice? And then you're saying some schools would like it more, but 1 or 2 average per year?
Oh, I didn't know if you were about to say. It depends on how we're actually utilizing his services that particular year. At the beginning of the year, you have it where he works with new teachers,
Right.
and he's sharing with them the instructional practices that we have in Newton County.
Right.
He also works with our instructional coaches, as they're the day-to-day individuals that work with the teachers. We've also utilized him to assist us with, whether it be curriculum mapping, he assists with that. There are several different things that he actually assists us with. So there's some times where he is at the school, but he's also, because we use Title IIA funds to fund this, so it's
Right.
supposed to be professional learning that addresses the needs of the administrator, the teachers as well.
Right, okay. So I guess as we're just digging into the data, I don't know if we have any data points that point to the effectiveness of his time in our schools. I know I got a list of objectives and things, but it's not nothing measurable. There may be a measurable, something that you're able to measure that we just don't have access to. But I would love to be able to get the feedback forms if I could, just to see the teacher's response, because it's not always what I hear, from teachers. And then, so I'm curious with just the amount of money that we spend for this particular service, if there's not, if it wouldn't be more advantageous to train, if it's a consultant, to train a Newton County employee or employees to be able to do the work that he does, so that we don't year over year pay this rate for this few visits, rather than have somebody 190 days a year or more that's doing this work, that's helping our teachers. It's a friendly face. One of our goals is climate culture. And sometimes what I hear about consultants coming in, not that they're not needed, but that sometimes it's causes a divide, an unnecessary divide in the culture of those schools, when maybe there's a better way. So,
It's definitely something to look at. Thank
Okay.
you.
Any other discussion? Okay, having none, we'll call for a vote. All in favor, let me hear you say aye. Aye. All opposed? Okay, abstain? So you guys,
I don't
okay.
understand the
What-
motion still.
What we gotta do is
You
let
understand? I
this
don't understand the
motion
motion.
fail.
Yes.
And then we
Yes.
go back and make another motion.
Right.
Yes,
So by letting it fail, we all vote, apparently there's no votes, correct?
Right, so
Yes.
it failed. It
So the
failed.
motion fails.
okay. So
Now-
I need a new motion, but y'all were supposed to say no and then retract the motion. Y'all said nothing. So, 1-4. So now I need a new motion on the floor.
I need to make a motion that we approve item A through C and E through N.
I second.
A, you said A through E,
Through C.
A through C, and E through N.
Correct.
Okay, so there is a motion and a second for A, B, C, E through N. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay? All opposed? Aye. 4-1. So that one carries. All right, so D,
I make a motion we approve item D.
okay? So move. Wait, you made a motion, I'm sorry, y'all have completely confused me. Second. Okay, now we're on D. Any discussion again for D? Having none, we'll call for the vote. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Aye.
4-1.
Motion passes.
The motion passes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Roundtree. 4-1, it passes, okay.
Thank you.
We'll get you up here.
No, if it passed, y'all should have voted the first time. So we just did the motion
Well,
for no reason.
I think what we were trying to do was pull, the
Just separate.
first thing we voted for was A, C, and E through the rest. But we just voted to do them separately. We didn't vote on whether or not we approved them yet. That was my understanding.
No, we just did.
Well, that's fine too, because I was still gonna vote yay for them.
Yeah, you did. You voted yay for that one and you voted no for that one. But my point was that D still passed. So that very first motion, if they knew they were gonna vote yes for it, they should have just went ahead and voted yes instead of pulling it out.
But they probably wanted to hear the discussion.
well.
We did hear the
I'll say
discussion.
the reason why I personally did was because a fellow board member asked to pull it out. And had I realized that beforehand, I would not have seconded or made that motion or seconded the motion. So that's where that confusion came in.
Okay.
I appreciate that, and your patience with me. Thank you. As I learn Robert's Rules of Order.
Okay.
Yeah, because we had known that initially.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have given a second.
Okay. Item O.
All right, good evening, almost done. Item O, the superintendent recommends approval of the personnel items as outlined in executive session.
Okay, motion for item O. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Okay, it's been moved by Ms.
Second.
Coggins, second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? Having none, call for the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, 5-0. Thank you. Other matters of interest?
Congratulations to all the graduating seniors, and congratulations to all the students and teachers who survived the school year. I'm looking forward to a little break. That's it.
Okay, anybody else? Okay.
Just, wait, I mean, I didn't know if you were waiting for me. Usually we ask every board member, so I was just waiting. I just want to tell everybody about our graduation ceremonies that will take place at Springfield Baptist Church, beginning Friday night with Alcovey High School, Saturday morning with Newton High School, and then Saturday afternoon at Eastside High School. And each of the graduations will be live streamed, so you can actually go to our website. At the time of the graduation, there'll be a link, and you can click on the link, and you can watch the graduation ceremonies from start to finish from the comfort of your home, if you wish to do so. We had a great school year. We're not quite to the end of the school year. A few more days. What day are we on? Tuesday? So just 3 more days. I'm sure the kids and teachers are counting, and the leaders of our schools. But we've had a fantastic school year, lots of great accomplishments over the course of the year, student accomplishments, teacher accomplishments, board accomplishments. You guys always do a great job with completing all of your state requirements and getting all of the hours that you're required to have in order to be considered a functioning board as by the state laws, and so that helps. And then the teamwork that we have as a board really is an important part of how the school system continues to operate and experiences great success. So thank you all for your service, and thank you to my awesome central office team for for all their hard work and dedication. They work really hard. We're very fortunate to have each of them. Thank you.
Very good. May I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Okay, moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 5-0. Meeting adjourned 7:37.